But it's not without a few little niggles though.
Search AutoTrader.
This is the new JAC T9, a fresh new entry into the double cab segment. We've seen JAC bakkies before, but this one is their new flagship model. It's going to ruffle a couple of feathers here. Maybe not quite up at the upper echelon of local double cab offerings, but definitely in that middle order. Let's see what this newcomer is all about. There are 4 derivatives in the T9 range, 2 trim levels and 2 drivetrains. We have the 4x2 super luxury here. You get luxury and of course you get 4x4 as well. All of them are powered by the same 2-litre turbo diesel engine and send power to the wheels through an 8-speed ZF gearbox, which is programmed to perfection. Mwah! It is brilliant to drive and in fact probably my favorite part of this new T9. Now if you do take the 4x4, you are going to get a Borg-Warner 4-wheel drive system with low range and a rear locking diff. It has a wading depth of 800 millimeters and a ground clearance of 210 millimeters. But it's the efficiency that tickles me. JAC claims that you can get 7.8 liters per 100 from the T9. We're getting mid-8s, sometimes even low 8s, and that's by not doing anything special. They do give you 4 different drive modes, a sport, a snow, a normal, and an eco, so you can choose from that. But just driving it around ordinarily, mid-8s, and you can really live with that. It is actually a wonderful drive. On the styling front, it is a little strange though. It does look like Bane, the supervillain, and it takes a little bit of getting used to. But overall, the proportions are very, dare I say it, American. And I quite like it. It definitely grows on you. You get 18-inch alloy wheels, these rock slider side steps, roof rails, a sports bar at the back, and the tonneau cover. My personal favorite is this view here at the back. These vertical LED taillights are very modern, very attractive. The tailgate has this embossed JAC logo in it as well, and if you open it up, you'll see the bed liner, and of course it's got this tonneau cover as well on this super luxury version. The payload is 1 ton, 1,000 kilograms, and you can tow 750 kilograms unbraked, or if it is a braked trailer, 3.5 tons. The JAC T9 is also rather safe. They use high-strength steel in what they call a bird cage construction. It's also got side impact protection and 6 airbags. There's ISOFIX on the rear outer seats, and then there's a host of safety systems as well. ABS with EBD, there's a hydraulic brake assist which works exceptionally well to slow the T9 down. It's got traction control, stability control, and vehicle dynamics control. You are not going to want for anything when it comes to safety on the JAC T9. Okay, the interior, just as impressive, really, especially initially. My attention was taken by this genuine leather upholstery, quilted seats with raised red stitching. And the design, very, very nice. It does remind me very much of the Ford Ranger, portrait-orientated infotainment screen, horizontal lines. One nice little trick is the sunroof on the super luxury version, standard. That's quite cool, especially in a double cab. I think that will do well in our local market. It's got a lot of features. So we have our drive modes down here. There's wireless charging, USBs, 12 volt out. There's actually a 220 volt outlet at the back here. Climate control, this beautiful large portrait orientated touchscreen, a 7-inch driver display, digital driver display, but it doesn't all work the way you'd want it to. Not always. The features are there, and some of them work, but it's like missing track skip buttons on the multifunction steering wheel. You only get volume. It's got a 360-degree camera, and that comes on automatically when you turn on the indicator. But then the volume controls don't work. And you actually can't skip or change anything on the screen, which means that if you don't like the song that's playing, well, you're stuck on that until you
switch that off. You can swipe through the screens, but it's not the most intuitive system. It does have Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, as well as Bluetooth, but this whole layout here, not ideal. It's pretty spacious in here as well, so there's generous legroom at the rear and generous headroom. I don't doubt that you could get 5 adults in here. Plenty of cup holders, bottle holders, storage in the center there, down in the door cards, up top here, sunglasses, you know, the usual that you expect. It's here where the T9 truly excels, is when you get driving, because it drives brilliantly. The power from the engine is more than adequate. In fact, it's actually pretty peppy. The gearbox programming is absolutely sublime. And the suspension, it's firm but compliant. It lets you know that you're in a double cab, a bit of a utilitarian vehicle, but it doesn't shake your fillings loose. It's pretty comfortable actually. The steering feels great. Everything feels really, really good. But it's not without a few little niggles though. So the engine is a little more clattery than you may possibly like it to be. And then the seating position. The seating position is a little strange. It's not quite a traditional double cab command driving position where you're sitting upright and your legs are pointed down. They've got your legs pretty up. You feel like you're lying back, like in a sedan. And that takes a little bit of getting used to. So it's not entirely out of the woods. But you can forgive all of this when you remember that the T9 in 4x2 Super Luxury only costs 600,000 Rand. That's right, 599,900 Rand. And then it comes with a 5-year 100,000 kilometer warranty and a 5-year 100,000 kilometer service plan. It's great value for money. I really do think that this is going to set the cat amongst the pigeons. Its nearest rival is the P series from GWM. But you are going to find Hiluxes and Rangers and D-Maxes for similar money, but they're not going to have this sort of equipment. So it's worth investigating. I want to thank you very much for watching this review on the JAC T9. I hope you've enjoyed it, and if you have, please do leave a comment below. Let us know what you liked about it. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. Thank you again, and we'll see you next time.
Search AutoTrader.